Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. What? So we are definitely live. Let's see here. Do, 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 do. Hey, so we're outside. Beautiful out here. Got a little bit of a breeze. Should keep my phone nice and cool. I may have to change it out of the sun just a little. Yeah, it's starting to heat up a little bit, but the sun's going across there right now. G'day, Troy. Can you guys hear and see me? I believe you can hear me because I can see the microphone picking it up. Do, 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 do. Hopefully, everybody's had a fantastic week. We got ourselves a fuel truck. That's the only thing. Oh man, this is killing me. Like, gone from a nice, peaceful to construction zone. The only thing that is I see the light at the end of the tunnel. So the houses that are over there that they just put up 2 years ago? Last year, 2 years ago, 2 years ago. Um, they started out at 538,000 and now they go for 1.2 million. These that they're starting the subdivision right across the road from us here now will start out at about 1 million. Hmm, hmm. It has raised the price of my house substantially. So there has to be a light at the end of the tunnel. But you know, it is what it is. Like, there's a house right on the other side of those trees. You can't even see them. Actually, he's from uh Missouri, I believe. He's originally from Missouri. Um, his wife's originally from here, and they met in Vancouver, and then moved back here with their two little guys. And they're a hoot. Absolutely a hoot. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this out of the sun. There we go. Now I'm out of the sun. Ooh, close up. Ah. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. Totally out of the sun. So if I don't have a whole lot going on, but what I do have, um, I did get a few messages why I didn't auction off, um, syrup last week. I was just beat. So we are going to do um, for each bottle of syrup, we're going to do 10 draws of $15. That way, there covers off all my costs and the shipping, and you guys get a heck of a deal. Um, yeah, so um, pay PayPal me $15, and in the messages, put your channel name. That way, there. Um, if we get 10 today, then we'll draw one today. But if not, then we'll do them all tomorrow night. Yep, yep, yep. Ooh, I see where I've got some bees. They are honeybees, and they are inside my house. So I have an outlet, and well, I'm gonna say they're busy. They're busy today. There's multiple bees coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. That will have to be a winter job. Yep, yep, yep. So who else we got in here? This is the one thing I hate about AV Mux. If you're on your phone, you can't tell how many folks are in your life. Now, it but there's many more amazing options. So we'll see how it works. I think I might splurge because I was gonna do um the slot competition put on by NCL, which was a substantial amount of money. Well, not really, $35. So if I put that 35, I was already going to get unlimited. So I may just get streaming. Hey Jerry, how you doing, buddy? T minus 15 days, my friend. We are, yeah. I we ran into a an issue yesterday, but I was able to fix it, and it's not an issue anymore. Oh, Jerry. So, I recommend that if you got nothing better to do, search YouTube. That way there, like Jesse and I we've been all over YouTube between Jesse, Glenda, and I. We throw links back and forth amongst one another. We know the ship inside out, backwards. We know a lot of the excursions. Um, yeah. So, oh, Jerry, don't think that's why the good Lord gave me earpods. And whenever I'm out cutting grass, I'm listening. I'm not watching, I'm listening. And there was one, I sent one to Glenda. She did a really good breakdown of the ship. Now, she's only got oh, I know. Well, Jesse's got, like, 172 monitors in front of him, and he's multitasking. Um, what I might do, um, is go to, a good friend of mine has multiple aviaries around. Actually, if I was to turn this, and if you go past that subdivision about, well, about a mile from, not even a mile that way, he's got an amazing large aviary. And 2 years ago, no, 3 years ago, they got 2 tons, yes, tons of honey. And he don't call himself a big operation. He's a small hobbyist. So his son, and they also have another gentleman, there's three of them, but um, between the three of them, there's really not that much work. They go around each one, I think you said about once a week. So, yeah, like, he doesn't, very rarely will he even wear bee suit gloves. He always wears his eye protection, but that's it, except for the one aviary. 10-4, Johnny. You off to an auction? Um, yeah, the closest aviary to here that would service my plants. Um, and they're doing an amazing job this year. Actually, there's one right there. Come on, fella. Oh, um, they, how do I say it? If there's a swarm or whatever, he'll go pick it up. He won't bring it to this one because the bees over at this one are, they're nasty, nasty, nasty bees. Um, they'd bite you just for fun, even though they know they're gonna die. They'll bite you just for fun. So he's well suited to go into this one, but they've tried killing off colonies and whatever. But this year, this year was actually a good winter. They only had 60% kill. The year before that was 80% because we got so cold. And you can rap, you can do whatever. This guy's done bees for, well, ever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's one hell of a busy hive I've got in the side of my house. I don't want to kill them, but there's too many kids around here that, and it's right at my front door. So somebody comes in and slams the door, you're gonna, like, one, two, three, four, five, six. Just in 10 seconds, there's been seven go in and three leave. Well, that's what I might do. That's what I might do is, get one of his hives, but try to get the queen. I'm not ripping the side of my house out, 'cause yeah, no, I'd have to it's, cedar siding, so there's no way in God's green earth am I gonna be able to do it. Mind you, I bet you there's a hell of a lot of honey in that wall. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, I know. That's why I think they look like they're cranky. Now, it is very humid today, um, and they're busy. They're busy, 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 busy. Um, they might be terminated. I hate to do it though. I truly hate to do it. You know, I've got so many wildflowers around the edge of my property that I've planted, and I don't know. I'll see what Andre has. He might have some way of tricking them into a hive. Come on, Jerry, bring a hive. Come on up. It's only a little road trip. Not like there's nobody from your state. My neighbor's from your state, right here, right on the other side of those trees, right there. He's from Missouri originally. Good lad, good lad. Young. They have two young fellas. He's the one that's going to whatever we get back from the trip. Him and I are going to sit down. He's a digital. He's got two jobs. One is fun, and one is a lot of work. His fun job is he's a professional poker player online. And for his work, he is a digital creator. He wants to get a hold of my YouTube channel and edit videos. And, anyways, that's the one thing that I can't stand. So I'll go out and tape every day if he'll edit. And he doesn't want any money. Um, his little guys, they they watch my channel, but he said you can watch Scott's channel, but you don't comment. You just sit there and watch. So I'm waiting for them to stick their heads through the trees. But again, good kids. Oh, Jerry, you've got so much time. You want me to really upset you? I finished packing last night. My suitcase, 48 pounds. I'm allowed 50. Now all that I need is a plane to get me there. So, um, one good thing, one oh, you hear medical helicopter. He's following the river down, I bet. I could hear him. Can't see him yet, but up high, it's still quite hazy from the fires in Manitoba. And I guess we have some now in, yeah, I'm not going to be able to see him. He's going to be over the river. So what I might do though is get the drone out today and go over the new subdivision. But I'll wait till this evening whenever it cools down. But yeah, no, we I contacted NCL. Well, it's too close to the time, even though they booked the flights, it's all their fault. They're going to take all my money. And I said, well, no, you're not, because that's just not cool. I said, you were the one that booked these flights, not me. Because I said I would never have booked Air Canada. So then I called Air Canada. Well, they're keeping my $300 for upgrades because it's the stewardess that are going on strike, not Air Canada. So legally, they don't have to give me my money back. So I'm at $300 there. And I'm going to have to put out probably $300 to $400 on the 16th when Air Canada finally go on strike. Oh, Jerry, I'm only kidding. I absolutely know you don't have any time. You got to get everything ready for, the farm sitter and Robert, and I get you. And that's totally, totally okay. It is what it is. And, like I said, we've got what, 15 days before we're going to be sitting on a plane headed towards Seattle. So I guess technically you could say we have 3 weeks, but really it's only 2 weeks and a day. Yeah, because tomorrow will be 2 weeks. But that's it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I was watching a bunch of them that went up this year, and for some reason excursions were getting canceled. So they said, just keep in the back of your head that if your excursion's canceled, what might you want to do? So it makes sense. Oh yeah, yeah, I could. And it cost me a coffee. I'll see. I'll see what if Chief's working tomorrow or not. Um, if he works tomorrow, then you know, I'll go get him a coffee. But yeah, no, we have thermal cameras in every one of our stations. We have 3 stations, so not a problem. He'll actually, that's a good idea, Jerry. That's a very, very good video. Good thinking. Well, you'd be able to see it from the outside, inside. But yeah, no, they're on a mission today. Goodness gracious. I have not seen this much activity probably in a year. I thought they were gone. But really, I haven't been spending a whole lot of time outside because it's just been brutally hot like it is right now. It's getting quite fachaud, which is hot. You can feel the humidity starting to creep up. Um, yeah, I'd probably make a little hole and get them to smoke them, like, make a hole inside, smoke it. They'll come out through here, and then I'll put some spray foam in there just so they can't get back in, that's all. I just wish yeah, I'd love to get a hold of a queen. Actually, he's probably got an extra queen or can make one. Like I say, they're pretty good at it. They've been at it, I think he said 15 or 17 years. So they're pretty good at it. Anyways, goodness gracious, nobody's around today. But again, all the people that are going on the cruise, they're trying to get their last minute stuff. No, no, no. She's home, but I don't know where she is. I just, whenever I came outside, there was a really nice breeze. It was overcast. Not anymore. Remember whenever you came in yesterday wiping your face? I'm about there. Oh yeah, no, Debbie starts her big, big stretch here tomorrow. I think she's what, 8 straight. So, all right, Johnny, I kind of figured it's okay to lurk. I do it all the time. But no, it's gonna be I only have one job. I'm gonna roll out where I did the topsoil. I'm gonna take the lawn tractor and go over it, pack it down, water it again, because the seed should start coming up here in the next 2 days or so. Because yeah, between watering it and the heat and whatever else, I watered it pretty good yesterday. And then I looked at my garden, so I had to take the hose around back and start watering the I had to start watering the garden because we're supposed to get some showers tonight and then the next 4 or 5 days. But with the humidity coming up like it is, they're going to be storms, which is no darn good because it rains so hard that it just washes them away. But yeah, no, Jess, she did. I think she's gonna finish packing her bag today. I finished mine last night. Now I'm still waiting on two things to come in, but they'll probably just I'll just throw them in my backpack because I'm far too close to the 50 pounds to put any more in my suitcase, which sucks because it's going to limit what I can purchase. I may cut back on the amount of hoodies. I think I packed about 5 hoodies. So I could always take 2 hoodies away, or even, yeah, if I have 3 hoodies, that's all I'll need. Because whenever you're in the ship at night, yeah, it's going to be cool, but you're going to be inside. Oh, and a word to the wise. It's a little trick. You didn't hear it from me. But if you have an old bank card or MasterCard, what as long as it's no good, doesn't work anymore, you bring it. It saves you putting your sale card in there because to save the ship fuel, um, from running the generators and whatever, whenever you leave your room, it shuts it down. The lights, the heat. So if you have an extra card, which I think I might have one or two extra that I'll bring, just scratch out the numbers and scratch the tap features, put it in, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. 50 pounds, you need that much to wear? Um, Jesse, it's Alaska. It could pour rain the entire trip. From what I see in the long term, we should be okay. But it's not the cold that you got to worry about. It's the dampness. Gets you every time. No, I'm not going to buy a new hoodie from everyone. I'm going to buy one that says Alaska on the front. On the back, it has all where we stopped. Um, Now I might buy a couple shirts, but that'd be about it. The rest, I'm gonna eat. So I just can't wait. Every time I talk about crab, I start salivating. And if you haven't had real Alaskan king crab, oh, wait, you don't know what you're missing. And like they said, Unlike the Caribbean that's open year round, these guys only have 6 months to make their money. So their prices are usually quite dear in Alaska because they got to make enough money to survive the winter without any cruise ships. The only thing that might get up there is some discovery ships, like, you know, and fishermen and stuff like that. But that's about it. I do have to get a hold of Brian, who is he lives on an island just off of Juneau, and he said he wanted to go to the lunch with us. So, and he's got a boat, so you never know what we'll end up doing with Brian. And now I haven't seen them host in about a month and a half, so I know his wife wasn't feeling good, so I hope it's all's well. But trying to think what else. It's going to be an absolute hoot. And, you know, I'm telling you right now, we're going to hit speed bumps, but you make the best of it and you carry on. Like the one lady I watched today, she booked May. Yeah, she booked like the start of the year because she wanted a cheap Alaskan trip. Well, she lives in Seattle, so she knows what the temperatures are like up there. And then her whole video, she complained about the temperature. And it's like, hmm? I don't know. But we are a go um, for the C Day, 9 o'clock, Manhattan room. Uh, Everybody's welcome to come to brunch. And they usually put on a pretty good spread in the Manhattan room for they put on a pretty good buffet. It's not like the buffet up on the 15th floor. This is Manhattan food. Like you'll find tuna, um, you name it. There's usually eggs Benedict. There's you name it. You want deep fried potatoes? They're there. There's fried potatoes. There's an omelet station. They usually have pork. They usually have beef. Um, and NCL is the only ship that I have been able to get rare beef. Now, it's not what I would call rare at home, but it's still juicy. And they don't cook the ever living. Anyways, you don't end up with a hockey puck or, oh, kill the spider, get some rain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yay, yay, yay. gonna melt. But yeah. So again, guys, huh? You got to get what you call there, and they clean your ears. And you're one to say. But anyways, I don't. Yeah. Now that my phone is back in the sun, if it conks out, I'll try to come back once. But if it's over an hour, we'll just call it a day because, like I say, I have to cut the grass. Um, Jesse, go jump in a lake. I'll help you jump in an ocean. Actually, that's not even funny because the amount of people that they've had as jumpers in the Caribbean is so sad. And what's going to end up happening is they're going to have to start putting like nets. Yeah, 42 minutes. It shows me the time, but it doesn't show me the people. So I would have to get another device, but I don't have to go up and get my computers today. Kyle's going to bring them home with him. So my big job is to cut the lawn and have a nice cold beverage. Um, no, not well, but you're on YouTube. So of course it'll tell you how many people are in, but it doesn't show me. I've looked 7 ways from Wednesday, but so yeah, like I say, even after I'm off, if you want to get in on the draw, $15. And after 10, I'll draw for the syrup and I will get it out to you as soon as Monday. Because I want nothing here. Unfortunately, if you're going to be my neighbor, um, yeah, if you're going to be on the ship and want me to hold it until we get home, then let me know if you're the lucky winner. But we will, we will definitely figure it out. And the rewatch crew that watch tonight, if you want to get involved, that's cool. Just in the messages, put your channel name and yeah, send over $15 and you'll be in the draw. So, oh, geez, Jesse, just like Lisa, there'd be Amazon. I wasn't supposed to get anything. Wonder what my wife ordered. Hey, buddy. How are you? Warm enough for you? Warm enough for you? Yep. Here, I'll just, yeah, yeah, leave it there. You're good. All right, bud. Take care. It was me. What did I order? It might be one of those Miss Ann order at midnight. Oh, it's a Johnny hat. Well, not really a Johnny hat, but it's my son hat. It wasn't supposed to be here till Friday. I bought myself a present. Johnny has camo, and they say that you're not really allowed to wear camo. Now, you're okay because I'm going to burn. Um, oh, wow. Even comes with a year warranty. Look at that. Um, oh, Hank just noticed that I was outside. He's hanging out or he's hanging, look, got his nose on the window. Oh, good mom. All right then. There we go. Much, much gooder. Well, I wasn't supposed to receive anything until Friday, Jess. I don't like that it came all bent up. And I can either put it up or leave it down. Hank's not happy. He's like, Dad, you left me inside with mom. Come and get me. Uh, actually, I gotta say, this black hat was hot. I know. What do you think, Skipper? Hey. Yeah, I got my Gilligan hat. Now we got to find you a Skipper hat. Glenda, if you guys are lurking, look at the bins for a Skipper hat. Hmm. I do believe. Ooh, I've got an awful big melon, but I should have maybe got one size smaller. But there is there we go. That's better. Oh, gracious. I really, really, really should wash the windows too. But it's really not a smart thing to do until I get the asphalt laid across the road. I don't know. I'll see how I feel whenever I cut the backyard. And oh, last night one of the calves decided that she was going to try the electric fence. She got over into the backyard and you wanted to see a fat man chase a calf. She didn't want to go back. And I told her, if you don't go back, you're going in my freezer. So eventually she did go back, but oh my God, she let the most god awful yelps out of her whenever she got shot. But Jesse, I've been doing that the last week. Kyle got so frustrated with me last night that he cut the field. I cut this. I keep the front yard down all the time. Oh, it's a hot fence. And yeah, she just she lamented and pout, cry and whine. And I told her, you got an option. Go back with mom, or you're going in my freezer. I don't mind veal. And about 10 minutes after, I chased her to Kyle, and Kyle chased her under. She didn't know it's right at that. It's right at that level where I don't really know how she got across. It's not like she knows. They were just done. I'll get around to it. See, that's why I don't wash the windows right now because they're kicking up so much damn dirt over there. And I know I could complain, but you know what? They were good to me. Although we did have our differences, and that was my old employer that I'm on long term. But you're good to I was always good to the foremen and supervisors, and I'd run an extra load at night for them. And, you know, they did the topsoil for free. They spread it. I didn't even have to rake it. So I'll let them away with it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's one of those catch 22s. There goes Amazon. Um, believe it or not, and I don't believe it, but I just see over there, I've already got a tree changing color. Sorry, guys, I just had a call. Can you still hear me, see me, all that good stuff? But yeah, there's that tree right over there is already starting to go yellow. That's unheard of. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're gonna have a heck of a winter. I don't necessarily like the idea. No, no, I gotta call Jerry. I threw it over to voicemail. Probably a spam anyways. Since you've done so much travel, we'll give you 3 cruises for $500. Yeah, okay. The name's Tucker, not Sucker. Yeah. And, so yeah, other than I'll have to fix my flights next Saturday. Yes, next Saturday. Um, I did get a hold of United yesterday afternoon. The lady was phenomenal. So I had read, and I know not everything on the internet you believe, but I did read that you have to take whatever they give you whenever they're doing a strike. The lady from United said absolutely not. They have to comp us within an hour. There's no there's no like, because we figured, oh great, here we go. We just blew how much money on hotels in Seattle if it takes us 2 days to get out there. But she said no. She said United, because they did bid the contract, they subbed it to Air Canada. Um, there's nothing that United can do till the 16th, and it's a crapshoot. If Air Canada lets all these people go on strike, that's just Air Canada's on their last leg with a lot of travelers in Canada. They've been raising their prices and doing nothing. So now it is to the point where people are like, you guys go on strike and ruin people's vacations. Guess what? You're cooked. But like Jesse said, 11:59, they can go, yeah, we're not going to strike. And away we go. But the lady said United has a flight out of Ottawa. Um, instead of instead of getting into Seattle at 11:15, I get in. There's two. I either get in at 11, which is 15 minutes sooner than with Air Canada, or there's one at 12, which is 45 minutes later. And I said, that's fine. But I said, there's no way in God's green earth with my health am I going to be able to sit in an airport for 30 hours. And she's like, no, 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 no. She said, if they were to do that, they would owe you so much money that they're not going to do it because apparently they have to compensate us financially. As it is, they have to. But if United has to compensate us, guess what? That's only going to cover off what Air Canada took of our money because there was 300 some odd dollars. Debbie looked up last night whenever just before we went to bed last night, we were checking, and I forget how much she said. It was 300 some odd dollars for the upgrade. Um, because of the long I have long legs, well, I just can't sit in a normal seat, fold up like an accordion and won't be able to walk. So, I was very, very happy that that was the outcome. It kind of put my mind at ease. "Hey, Nanny Cam, how you doing? Long time no see." Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Yeah, I was gone, Jesse, but I'm back. I'm back. Well, at least it's showing me down below that I'm okay. Ooh, that bee don't like me sitting out here. But uh-oh, there's the hamster. Hi, buddy. Say hi. Oh, there, yeah, you got eyes. Okay, you go pee. Things are fantastic, Nanny Tim. Yep. Just T-minus 15 days before we get on a jet plane. So I'll probably rain. That's a four-letter word, Danny. Well, Jesse, you guys have been hogging all the rain. Send it north, would you? Oh, yes, yes. The fur baby's never far away. My boy. But yeah, no, Jesse's been hogging all the rain down in Texas. It's been the last time over 2 weeks since we've had any rain here. Well, our grass is already starting to go brown. That's how dry it's been. And old Skipper, um, yeah, Skipper's grass is green as Kermit the Frog. But oh, he'll probably munch down there, hon. Kyle cut it pretty high. I always take him over here, and he goes, well, Nanny, I've been watering my garden for the last month and a half. That's how dry it is. So we've had so much rain that I think adding some pontoons to the side of the Jeep. Uh, yes, it is. You guys have had a heck of a lot of rain, Jesse. Ton. Bye, buddy. See, I know what Jesse's doing. He's been praying that let it rain down here so that we have no rain from Seattle to Alaska. Hallelujah. I know what he's up to. He just wasn't anticipating this much rain. So, whenever Jesse starts building his ark, then you know we're in trouble. Oh, Nanny, the cruise is still on. Absolutely. It's just Air Canada's gone on strike. Absolutely, Jesse. You know what? If it wants to rain from 11 o'clock at night till 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm okay with that. But yeah, no, I'm just having flight issues, but they're not really issues yet. It's just I've had a little anxiety because I don't necessarily trust Air Canada. But the lady from United, actually, I prefer to take United because um, Debbie and I actually get 5% off because Kyle's in the military. It's the only airline that offers parents of um, veterans or soldiers um, active duty to get a discount. So there, whenever you walk in your room, Jerry, depending on what side, usually on the left hand side, there's like a little slot. You put your sale card in there and it activates the power to your room. Well, if you have an extra bank card, that works because all that it's doing is it's breaking the current. So any card, um, if you've ever stayed at a hotel that had one of those cards to let you in and out of your room, I am. I am, Jesse. After I talked to the lady yesterday, I'm I'm okay with it. I'm like, it's all good. But hey, Chicken Little, goodness gracious, you're gonna kill Bob sending him to Manitoulin Island. He left at 3 o'clock in the morning and got back at 6:30 last night. And actually he prefers them. Well, until the credit card doesn't work and he's got to use his own. So they still owe him $20. So oh, okay. Because he was gonna go back and talk to Mike. Cool. So one of my friends, actually the one that we just had the celebration of life for his wife, he's retired. But what he does is he transfers vehicles for a car dealership here. And like I said, he went to Manitoulin Island. So from where we are, he had to go way up north past Sudbury to Espanola and then cut across some. I think he had to cross like three reserves. And then he got to the car dealership, flipped the car that they wanted for the car that they had sold down here. And yeah, it was an awful long day. So as long as you were in the room, Well, yeah, you just put your SIM card in there, Jerry. It's not a big deal. I'm just telling you a little. I like to keep my room either hot or cool. And I don't want it to go down to the minimal side. So I bring an extra card and put it in. Okay, babe. Oh boy. So she likes my daughter's car. Funny thing is she she bought um, my daughter bought the car and then she got uh she oh my god, why is this doing that? Scenes. There we go. Keep the light. No, well, no, I always keep the lights off. I'm respectful in that part, but I do like to either run the heat or cooling. Oh my god. I can't go an hour and 15 minutes without them bugging me. How were we gonna go 12 days or 10 days? I've had 4 texts from the township in the last half hour. But yeah, no. It all that you're doing is you're just breaking the circuit so that it stays on. And, you know, especially now, I don't know if we'll need it in the Caribbean or in Alaska, but in the Caribbean, whenever you're dealing with between 80 and 95-degree weather, we want to keep our room cool. And it does take a while to cool down your room. So that's why I always bring an extra card, throw it in there, and then I just keep my sale pass on a hook on the wall. So again, guys, if you didn't purchase hooks, buy some. They're not that much money. I think what, Jesse, they're about like 10 for like 13. Actually, you guys are even cheaper. We can buy them up here for 10 for $13. So I guess you guys would be probably 10 for like 10 bucks. Hey, Neil. And that way you hang your hat on it. Um, honestly, I'll put a pair of shorts on it. So whenever I get or the priority boarding breakfast, um, they come knock on your door and I just, I always throw $5 in the pocket, throw on your shorts and yeah. But other than that, okay. All right. I know the last ones that I got, I think I paid $15, but they're 40-pound hooks. So, you know, What else? That's about it. So there's oh, what are you doing? Why are you at my mailbox? Damn them. He's sitting at my mailbox. We will watch him. So it says strictly in my file not to put it in the mailbox. And he goes and puts it in the mailbox. Oh boy. Deep breath in and out. Because we do have hoodlums that are around here. And these guys don't care. Yes, magnetic hooks, Neil. Um, even get yourself for the first time until you see if you like cruising or not. Um, definitely just get yourself one package. And like I say, it's like under $15 from Amazon. If you go to Jesse's Amazon account and look under Cruising Alaska 25, he's got a bunch of at least two different sets of hooks in there, I believe. I believe, but um, yeah, uh, if you can at least get 20-pound hooks, um, you'd be surprised. We got 10 our first cruise we ever went on. We got 10. Well, if I had to put two or three of my hats on a hook, it would slide down the wall. Okay, Nanny Tim, you have an amazing afternoon, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow night. Prime time, 8 o'clock. You never know what trouble we'll get in. Just saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have Harbor Freight up here, and like I say, you know, it. Oops. Yeah, no. As long as you have even five. Um, I usually put one on the outside of my door to hang my order for the morning. And I think it's as long as you can order room service also. And I do believe with the don't hold me to it, but I do believe room service is a very minimal, if anything, fee. You just have to tip the young man that and I'm saying young man because you want to see these guys. They come up from the restaurant, they're carrying like 3 or 4 trays. They're machines. Like, there was one guy, he's no more than 5 feet tall. Well, his his muscles were he looked like Popeye the Sailor Man. But, Yeah, even 4 hooks is good enough. Again, check and see if it's something you like, and if you do, um, it's quite neat talking to people. Like, we have quite a group that have never sailed before, and then you have Felicia and, I believe her husband's name's Willie. They they've never taken a plane. They've always driven to their ports because they're down in Mississippi, I think. So they've only driven to ports. So this is the first time that they've actually had to get on a plane to go to a ship. So it's 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 really cool to see, what everybody's up to. And um I'm gonna work with Jesse and Glenda, I guess, here soon, and figure out um we'll put a group together. So whoever's coming in Friday, we'll put all those people in the group, and then Friday night we'll update it. Hey Dave, long time no see, brother. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. You're probably melting like we are up here. It was rather well, it was actually beautiful last night. There was just enough of a breeze that there was no bugs, but it was still cool. Mm. I sat, well, pretty much I had my chair looking out towards the construction, and oh, what the hell are they doing? Trouble coming up. Hot and smoky. Really? Like, well, I guess you can see it more over the trees. Like you can see there's more of a haze over the trees, but not so much here. Just, I can see that there's still smoke, but we're getting oh, 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 I know. Johnny, if you're still here, or Jesse, do you guys have an inexpensive gimbal for your GoPros? So I'm taking the plunge on the trip, and I am going to I have almost 2 terabytes of SD cards. So I'm thinking at least the train ride, and I just don't know how much it will take. But I'm thinking because, that old girl, she's gonna be swaying going up the mountain. Um, and then I'm gonna bring, like, my tripod that's here and, set it up whenever we're panning for gold. And, obviously, anybody that's not interested in being seen, like my wife, a whole bunch of people who don't wanna be on YouTube, I'll just aim it away from them. But, you never know how much we're gonna find. You may end up with a little thing and get a gram of gold, or you might find, like, 4 flakes. Don't know. We don't, you know, you just never know. Well, is that your new car? Do you like that one? Yeah. No, I didn't. Kenzie had said you would like it, but it's going to cost me more money. Man. Oh, well. You only live once. It's in the 90s here. I bet you we're with the humidity, I'm sure we're up mid 80s. Um, wee bit of a breeze. I don't know if you can see it behind me or not, but barely any breeze. But yeah, like I said, it was relatively cool, and there was overcast, and it was a good overcast, and it was nice out. But now it's just plain hot. But anyways, folks, I should cut it. We've been an hour and a half. I've kept you long enough. So don't forget tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Come on back. We will do. We'll probably at least do one draw tomorrow night for syrup, and for the people that are lurking or catching it on the rewatch, then $15 to my PayPal account, and I will definitely go from there. Yes, syrup, Neil. So $15. We'll do 10 people, and then I'll do a draw. And then I'll get it shipped out to you right away. And it's for a big bottle. So it is the nectar of the gods. Just saying. I wish I could bring some on the ship with me, but I'm not going to take any chances of them taking it, or the border giving me any issues. Not worth it. And let's face it, let's all pray that my box crosses the border today. And if it crosses the border today, it will definitely be in Seattle by Tuesday. Yeah, no, that's great, Jerry. Jerry, better are you selling raffle? Um, Neil, by the time you pay the shipping and the syrup costs, and it's a lot. I don't feel comfortable. At least everybody for $15 has a shot. Um, you know, it is a lot of money. Um, I guess I'll see what I've got left after the cruise. Tomorrow night, I could end up, we don't know how many people we have. Um, I wouldn't say that, Jerry. You'd end up flat in your back, buddy. I don't know, but have a look in the mirror. Have a look in the mirror. I don't think so, Jerry. Somehow, let's just put it this way. If you're going to do it, let us know, or at least give Susan a heads up so she can record you going, "Oh," just saying. Her? Uh, don't forget, that's pull weight. That's not up down weight. It will slide. I don't know if you want to see her go, "Whoop," but if you do, oh, honey, look, they're 50-pound weights. We'll put four together. Here's a hammock. Yeah, 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 yeah. But just saying. But again, a lot of cruise lines are asking folks, um, they're starting to really highlight pineapples and what it truly means. Um, I guess there's been people who like fruit had no idea what a pineapple or upside down pineapple meant. So they would do a beautiful room thing while somebody'd come by, turn it upside down, and you have people walking straight into their room. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Just saying. But, anyways, you guys take care. We're over an hour and a half now. Oh, I'd say here comes a fire truck. Yep. I just hope that it's not a grass fire because, well, we're not supposed to get any rain for another 24 hours. I'm not really, well, don't, no, I shouldn't say that. I am concerned, but our men and women on the front line, they're machines. Great, great folks. But, anyways, guys, you guys all take care, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Friday Night Primetime, right after Jan, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central.